As we move into fall here in North Texas and Southern Oklahoma, I've got Darryl Robinson, the owner of Robinson Air. And sometimes when you see a commercial on TV and they say, hey, 100% satisfaction guarantee. And you've heard that before, right? And you're like, yeah, okay, what does that mean? Sometimes it doesn't really mean anything. And I've noticed, Mr. Robinson, that you have that 100% satisfaction guarantee. And I thought, well, let's just put you to the test and see what really does that mean if you get a system or service with Robinson Air.
Well, that means you get what you pay for, right? And we've had some issues come up, not very often, but let's say we put in a new duct system, right? We can give that satisfaction guarantee because we're going to install that system correctly, right? Yeah. We're going to do it the way that it should be. We do a heat load calculation, which we've got a computer program that tells us exactly how much heat that house has to get rid of, room by room. So we calculate that. We size the ductwork accordingly, and it's all, it's all in the system. So once that system's done and we put the right size system in, and sometimes we even go down. It's a smaller system than they had in before. And typically the ductwork that we put in is larger than the old ductwork.
Okay.
So what we can do is, once we get the system in, there may be one room that's a little warm or a little cool. So we go back in and check to make sure that we're getting the proper airflow. Sometimes we just need to make a few adjustments, and that's typically all it is.
Right.
So in order to make that satisfaction guarantee right, we've had to go back in and tweak some things, adjust some things, but and we've had it to where we've got a customer that, and it wasn't on an AC system, it was a pump, but the customer wasn't happy. They didn't feel like it was doing what they thought it would do. Right?
Yeah.
And sometimes those things are relative. So we ended up saying, look, if you're not happy with it, we'll just go in, we'll just remove what we put in, we'll give you 100%, and we did that, right?
Yeah.
But that's usually not the case. The case is typically, well, it's a little cool over here, a little warm in here, or I thought it would do better at this or that, and then we go in, make some adjustments, do whatever we can do until the customer feels like they've gotten what they paid for.
Yeah. They're satisfied.
Yes.
100% satisfied.
Well, it's a big investment. Right?
Yeah.
It's a large investment,
Yeah.
and so you want to make sure that you're getting everything that you've paid for and that you're happy, because when our comfort advisor comes in, he's going to tell you what to expect. Now, if your expectations are higher than what the result of the install is, then we want to make sure that we're meeting those expectations.
Yeah, and that's what you mean by 100% of satisfaction.
Absolutely.
So really, you don't have any customers that aren't really 100% satisfied. Right. They might not be 100% happy, that they need air conditioning, but they're going to be 100% satisfied because they're doing business with Robinson Air.
Absolutely.
In Lawton and Wichita Falls. And you're the owner, and you can say that. It's like, I'm the one who says they're satisfied or not. When they say they're satisfied, then we can stamp the job satisfied. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, Darryl. We'll see you next time on Home Sweet Home.